Dear Mr. Komatsu, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak and share my thoughts with the people participating in the Peace Conference organized in Japan. My name is Ingrid. I'm a visual artist and an international lawyer. Mr. Komatsu and its crew participated in the celebration of the 100th anniversary of the Peace Palace in The Hague. That's how we met. For that occasion, I made a statue of Bertha van Suttner. She was the first person in the world who analyzed the mechanisms of war. The mechanisms are basically always the same. It's always about us against them. A situation is always created where citizens start to trust the civilization is in danger and must be defended at all costs. Making propaganda and selling dreams has always been around. Now we are all under the spell of the new media. Truth and context are no longer checked. I have an essential question for you in this conference. May the enormous development of technology lead us to a more primitive way of thinking. Isn't it amazing that we have good universities and that all the knowledge gained in those universities is not reaching the man in the street? If we want to create a better world, we have to act. As an international lawyer, I do research about more than 30 years about places in the world who are disconnected or left alone in relation to the international law. Violation in the most flagrant way, and an international community that is doing nothing about it. No, it is even worse. The international community looks the other way. The territory I am speaking about is Palestine. After World War I and II, people from all over the world flocked into a piece of land and then proclaimed in 1948 the State of Israel. Palestinians were killed and expelled, and some 500 villages were destroyed. Those able to flee fled to Gaza, the West Bank, or ended up in the diaspora. Palestine is now divided into two areas, Gaza and West Bank. Israel built a wall around Gaza. Gaza is a small piece of land that is 7 to 11 kilometers wide and 40 kilometers long. Nearly 3 million people are now trapped inside it. It is the largest open-air prison in the world. To this day, the residents of Gaza are being sheltered and bombed. There is only 3 hours of electricity per day. 97% of the drinking water is polluted. A medical doctor once asked us, and that is more than 30 years ago, to work with traumatized children in the field of the art. This very modest initiative that started on a heap of sand with 12 sick children has grown and grown. Now, after 30 years, there exists an open studio in the Palestinian Red Cross building. There is a Saturday Academy, there is a breakdance academy, and there is an online Be Home Academy. With that online academy, we can reach all the children in and out the Arabic world, in refugee camps and in diaspora. And we are able, if they have a telephone, to guide them and to give lessons in art and to connect them. Then I have another interesting question for you. Can the telephone perhaps liberate the world? And the third question, I know that you like to know what kind of organization is HOPE. First, we wanted to support the children by artistic development in order to overcome not only their traumas, but to help to see opportunities in the future. As a result of working in Gaza for more than 30 years, we have a huge network of artists. Thanks to internet, we can show their work also outside Gaza. This helps us to give anonymous people a name and a face. We show the world that people looking like you and me, are locked up already for 5 generations. Their land has been confiscated, and until now, everything is set up to destroy also their culture. We think we can make a contribution to peace in more than one way. We support education. We try to generate understanding in and outside Gaza. All this is actually done by the Palestinian community themselves. As you can see in the next clip, they will dance for you and show how they live. Thank you so much on behalf of the people of Palestine and our foundation that you give us the floor in your peace conference. Thank you for the opportunity to highlight the injustice done to the Palestinian people and the extreme serious violation of international law, while the international community looks away, and on the other hand, to emphasize the power we have with creativity. Now, I'd like to give the floor to my Palestinian colleagues. Thank you so much.